Welcome to your energy update with the angels. I'm Devon, Duerr, angel intuitive and spiritual teacher. The overall energy right now is encouraging you to trust you are about to finally complete that really important goal of yours. Have you been working on a home project? Are you trying to finish or graduate from a class? Maybe you've been trying to take a relationship to a new level or finally just break free from something. Well, there's a lot of guidance for you here about how the angels are here to support you and how the energy supports you. But first, I'd like to offer you one of my custom pocket affirmations. If you've been here before, thank you so much. I like to offer at least 3 pocket affirmations. That's what I call them because they're short and easy to remember, that I invite you to write in the comments below this video to affirm this energy. I customize them based on the guidance from the angels, so it makes it easy for you to come back and read them if you need to remember some of the guidance. So the first affirmation for today, if you feel called to do so, write in the comments below, I am open to the highest success. I am open to the highest success. Go ahead and write that in the comments below this video right now to open up to this guidance, because the angels are saying there is so much energy available to help you complete these goals of yours, these things you've been working on. By the way, thank you so much to my subscribers for being here and coming back. You know how these affirmations work. I have more coming for you. If you're new to my channel, you are very welcome here. Thank you for liking and sharing this video if it resonates. And the angels want you to know that they understand that maybe recently you felt very challenged by new changes in your life. Have you had a significant life change, a birth in the family, a graduation, a job change? Something has come through. Maybe it was a relationship change, and it's bringing you powerful revelations that are leading to positive change for you if you choose to look at it that way. Now, a lot of times when these abrupt changes come in, they really catch you off guard, and they can easily allow your mind to take over and go, oh my gosh, I'm never going to finish that project. I'm never going to get to that dream vacation I've always wanted to take. I'm never going to get that promotion or that love relationship I want. Well, the angels are here to encourage you that you have so much energy supporting you to get out of that mindset, but it's going to be really important we don't get stuck in that false sense of entrapment. In fact, that is something they want you to be aware of, is maybe subconsciously you are reverting back to the past with these new changes coming in, and you're assuming things are going to be the same going forward. The only way they are going to be the same going forward is if you allow them to be a self-fulfilling prophecy. So when they talk about the ego here, remember, we do need our ego. We do need to feel separate from God in order to have some of these experiences, although that is simply an illusion. We are never separate from God. God is always with us. We are always one with God, but we allow ourselves to feel that way so we can have new experiences. And sometimes feeling that separateness can be scary, especially if we get trapped in negative or fear-based thoughts. So watch out for that ego stepping in. If any big changes have come up for you, you're being encouraged here to really see how you can step into your power and open up to new things. I hear this all the time with my clients, where maybe they find out that, a spouse has been unfaithful and they're trapped in this marriage where they just can't trust this person anymore. And then they begin to realize they weren't that happy in the first place. And now here's an opportunity to change things. It doesn't always mean leaving the relationship. Maybe it's the opportunity to finally speak up and say, hey, let's go to couples counseling. Let's change things. Let's work on the dynamics here. Or maybe it is an opportunity to move out of something that isn't in your highest interest. Now, that's just the one example there, but it could be with a job, with anything in your life. So try to look for ways that any big changes that have recently happened for you that are feeling very challenging are actually bringing you opportunities to get out of something where maybe you felt trapped. So where have you possibly been feeling trapped? Now, the angels want to commend you where you've been adding a lot of skills to the work you're doing. Maybe you've been working on using your intuitive abilities, asking your angels for loud and clear guidance. Maybe you've been adding some other kind of skill, taking classes online. Maybe you are going back to school and learning new things, adding new things to your craft. They really want to applaud you because this is also going to help you with this new change coming in for you that might be feeling very, very challenging. but they want you to trust that energy is there to support you. As we said at the very beginning of this video, there is an opportunity to get to the end of something, to complete something, to feel successful with what you are doing. So now at the time you are hearing these messages, and just a quick reminder here, I always say a prayer protection before I connect with the angels to get these messages for you, to ensure I'm connecting only with the highest vibrational beings, and that these messages be meant for you at the time that you need to hear them, when it's in your highest interest. That's why you can listen to it at the time I release a video, or a year or 10 years from now, and the angels will know what you need to hear there. I do that a lot. I listen back to videos and I hear something different. I've said that in previous videos, and you know that the angels are going to guide you. They're that efficient. So again, at the time you're hearing these videos, the angels want you to know that there might be something else you need to bring balance to when it comes to your material resources. Now, if you saw my most recent video, they said there was something in your life that needed to be a little bit more brought into balance, but that could have been your health, that could have been your finances, that could have been your relationships. In this particular case, they're actually talking about material resources or energy. Money actually is energy. So take a look at your budget. Is there something you're spending money on you don't really need anymore? And you could start allocating that to something your heart really wants, to finally get that project completed, or finally start putting the down payment on the new house or the vacation. Okay, so what is it for you that comes up as soon as you hear that? We don't want to get trapped with our financial resources. The reverse also is the same for those of you listening. I'm hearing that maybe it's time to actually donate some energy, time, or money to something to receive something in return. Maybe you're feeling a little bit bored with what you're doing. And if you donate your time and energy to a project, you might meet that person that finally helps you complete the project you want to complete. You might even meet that dream ideal partner you've been waiting to meet, because you got out there with a big open heart and started offering your energy to something. So again, you'll know what that is for you, but these powerful revelations that are coming through from these big challenges that we've recently been facing are also giving you that opportunity to get out there in a new way, really let that light shine through you. And this is where I want to remind you here, I'm being asked to remind you, you are a light worker. You don't have to call yourself that. You don't have to do it professionally, but you've been called to watch this video for a reason, because you have divine gifts. You have high intuitive powers. And it just takes practice using them. Now, for those of you who already know you have those abilities, welcome back. I know you know that, but just trust you're being offered an opportunity to take these to a new level. One of the things that angels want you to take time to do very soon is to rest, take a vacation, allow time for healing, allow time before making any big decisions. Now, I am getting that for some of you listening. This may mean that you just went through some kind of loss. Maybe it was a loss of a family member who transitioned to the other side. Maybe you broke up with somebody. There's some loss that just happened for you. And it might be something where you want to hurry up and make a decision to just try to get past it. And the angels are wanting to remind you that healing takes time, and you cannot make quick decisions to get over the pain, that you have to allow the healing to take place, take those rests, take those vacations. So I'll give a quick example for you. I went through a loss of a major family member very close to me, and I rushed too quickly to try to sell my home. When I did that, I found myself spending a lot of money that was unnecessary and almost making a really, really poor decision for my family. Luckily, the angels and my passed away loved one were watching out for me, and that was not allowed to happen, which I am forever grateful for, and they know that. But that's the same kind of thing. You know, my grandmother, who actually works with me in heaven all the time, she's like one of my spiritual directors up there, talking to my team all the time. She would always tell me, don't make any major decisions less than 1 year after a big change in your life. So maybe you went through a divorce, maybe you lost somebody, maybe you lost your dream career where you had moved to a location just for it. just try to slow down, do what you need to do to rest, take a vacation, get a new perspective. So my heart goes out to those of you who are in that situation right now. It's not that heavy for everybody though. It could be that for some of us, it's just that realization you're not happy with something, or that realization that that project just isn't worth it anymore, or you're just never going to really find a groove with that boss of yours. So it's time to start looking for a new job. You'll know what that is for you. But I just felt the need to really send some extra love to those of you listening that the angels are saying really needed to hear that. Just try to slow down, take a rest, take a vacation, do what you need to do to nurture yourself and take all the time you need to heal. Allow more time before making any big decisions. And if somebody's rushing you into making a decision and pressuring you, that's a red flag. You need to be willing to set that boundary and say, I need more time. All right, now let's go into where your personal power is for these messages here. I do have another pocket affirmation for you to help affirm this personal power. And it actually is as simple as this. I have powerful inner strength. I have powerful inner strength. Go ahead and write that in the comments below. I have powerful inner strength. Draw on that inner power that God gives us, the divine within. God is right there within you, willing to support you. So is your spiritual team. So are your passed away loved ones. And just trust that that strength is there available to you. And that is where you're going to get your personal power, to have that strength. Release any harsh judgments you have towards yourself, towards others. Clear away what's not serving for you and offer that forgiveness and compassion to yourself and others. And you will get so much power from that. So again, having that inner power to say, no, I need more time before making a decision, or I'm going to go ahead and forgive this person for bringing this challenge to my life. Maybe it was a breakup and you're realizing like, you know what? This did hurt my heart, but I'm going to begin working towards compassion and forgiveness with this person. Now, it doesn't mean you have to actively jump into that by any means, but just start thinking about ways you can start bringing that energy in to help the healing process. They do want you to know you have so much energy around you, so many people around you who are willing to help support you through these changes that you're going through. And, allow yourself to seek that happy home life, whether that's more time with a beloved pet, whether that's spending more time with those trustworthy relationships, family members, friends, loved ones that you can just be your authentic self with. They want you to really embrace that. And of course, embrace your spiritual family, your spiritual team. Maybe seek out a community where you can lean on others while you're going through these changes, or just run some ideas. Because again, not all of us are going through these huge revelations. Some of us are, but allow others to support you. Allow that trustworthy advice there. That's going to be super powerful as you're working through this energy. Maybe it is time to go home, go visit your family and loved ones from home. You haven't seen them in a while, or just go do a staycation with them, whatever that is for you. One of the things that's going to be real important we do as we move through this energy and as we begin to see, okay, where do I need to make a decision? Where do I need to balance things out? The answer is do what your heart knows is right and stand up for your beliefs. If you've got a lot of people talking in your ear, telling you should do this and you should do that, watch out for that word should. That's something in the spiritual world we hear a lot. I forget who said it first, but it was like, don't should all over yourself was the saying, because you do have to watch out for shoulds. Now, there are some things we should do. We should take care of ourselves, watch out for our health, bring things into balance. But the way you do that is up to you, up to your heart. Check in with your spiritual team and make sure that you're doing what you feel is right in your heart when you make those decisions. If you don't feel it's the right decision, ask for more time, take that break, rest, recover, sleep on it. That's why they tell us to sleep on it, so we can get divine guidance in our dreams. I get so much guidance in my dreams. In fact, comment below if you get guidance in your dreams. And if you don't get guidance in your dreams, I want to encourage you to start trying to track your dreams and set intentions to get guidance in your dreams. Let me know if you'd like me to make a special video about that. But I do also have a video already on my channel. It's kind of old, but it's about dreams and how to use them. So definitely check that out as well. Let's do one more affirmation before we wrap up this guidance with the final angel messages for you for this video. The final pocket affirmation I encourage you to write in the comments below is, I easily follow my heart's wishes. I easily follow my heart's wishes. So earlier when they were asking you to make the decision that you know is right, bring that pocket affirmation with you. If you've got to go sit down and have a heart-to-heart conversation with a loved one, a boss, someone where you feel like it's going to be a little bit challenging to tell them what you know is the right thing for you, the right decision for you, say, I easily follow my heart's wishes. And I'm always going to encourage you to take deep breaths with these affirmations. And I call them a pocket affirmation because they're short and easy to remember, but also I've many a times written them down on a little piece of paper and put them in my pocket, or I keep them in my purse, or I put them on my mirror when I'm brushing my teeth so I can see them if I know I'm going to have something coming up that day. I've done it for my daughter. I've written pocket affirmations for her and sent her to school with them when she had a big tryout coming up for her. So I really encourage you to write that in the comments below. And now we'll wrap up with these final messages from the angels where they're asking you to trust where your passions are leading you. Really trust that when things begin to move quickly, you're going to want to think things through carefully. You may find that time is of the essence. You may find, okay, you know what? If I am going to put my house on the market, I need to probably do it by this time next year so I can find a new place to live, or I do need to cut these things out of my budget so I can start saving for my move. So there might be things where time is of the essence, but if it's a big decision, they really want you to remember, don't allow yourself to get caught up in restless energy. Try to follow what it is that your heart is really telling you, and, just really think things through carefully. Thank you so much for being here. And remember, take time every day to connect with the angels.